Here's my review of The Burial. I thought that this was a really good movie with some really excellent performances, especially from Tommy Lee Jones, where he plays a funeral a director, and this huge corporation is trying to buy out his funeral home. And it's kind of like a, I want to say underdog story, but it's more like a punch in the over the corporate world kind of story, where he's almost going to get sued by this guy, and then he hires a lawyer played by Jamie Foxx. And Jamie is obviously very charismatic. He's very eccentric and is always entertaining to watch. So yeah, we basically follow Jeremiah as he tries to get William E. Gary, the lawyer, to help him out of this lawsuit. And William is a really, really good lawyer, and he's super rich, and so at times you don't think that he can get him. And their chemistry is just really good. I just really enjoyed this movie. You get to know about why this funeral home means so much to Jeremiah. And I mean, Tommy Lee Jones is just such a great actor. I mean, he's very entertaining at everything he's in. And he talks about how he wants to just have something to leave behind for his grandchildren. And William completely understands. And it's just a very kind of uplifting movie. I thought it was just a really good movie. And I will say, like, the main villain, Raymond Loewen, he is kind of like one of those guys where he just feels despicable. Like, he's really just trying to, like, crush this guy down when that's kind of all he has. And, like I said, he's very good at making you kind of hate him. Because it's like, this guy's like a multi-billionaire, and he's trying to, like, crush down this guy. And it makes him really hateable, which is good. And my favorite scene was probably on the plane, where Joseph and William are kind of just talking about their lives. And William's kind of explaining how he got into law. And I thought that was probably one of the best parts, because it's kind of just like, it feels very uplifting seeing the struggles that Will had to go through. And it was just it was a very good scene. I thought it was probably the best in the movie. Also, Jernine Smollett is excellent in this movie. I mean, I loved her in Lovecraft Country, and she was great here. And she's like the counter lawyer, kind of like, she's kind of hateable, but also kind of likable in a way where at certain points, like, she's talking to Jamie Foxx and, like, saying, I will crush you, I don't care. And she's kind of ruthless in that way. And she's very entertaining as well. And you get some nice moments with Jerry and his wife, and you understand why he cares so much. And you get to see all his grandkids. He's got like 14. And you realize how important this is to him. So you really want to see him win. And it's a perfect example. Yeah, show, don't tell. And they showed it. And it was great. And like I said, performances, especially from Tommy Lee Jones, are just great. And with a movie like this, you know how it's going to go. Like, it's kind of like a classic, like, kind of uplifting movie. Like, of course they win. And the reason that they go in favor of Jerry is because you see how their opponents, they kind of like show these terrible business practices and scummy things that their funeral home did, where like they try to like screw over the poor neighborhoods, especially the black communities. And it's just like very sickening. And so it's just so when Jeremiah finally wins, you just feel really happy for him. And overall, I'd say that this was a very good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Jamie Foxx is just hilarious. He's great. And Tommy Lee Jones, obviously very stoic, is what he's known for. And he delivers an excellent performance as well. And you really do care about him. So yeah, overall, I thought that this was a great movie.